d4, d5, bishop f4, e6, e3, knight f6, knight d2, bishop d6, knight gf3, b6, bishop d3, bishop b7, short castle, short castle, c3, c5, knight e5, knight e4, rook e1, bishop takes e5, bishop takes e5, knight d7, bishop f4, knight takes d2, queen takes d2, rook e8, bishop g3, a6, f3, b5, d takes c5, knight takes c5, bishop c2, rook c8, rook a d1, queen g5, bishop d6, rook e d8, bishop takes c5, rook takes c5, e4, queen takes d2, rook takes d2, rook d c8, a3, d takes e4, bishop takes e4, bishop takes e4, rook takes e4, king f8, rook e d4, rook c4, rook d7, rook 4 c7, king f2, king e8, rook 7 d6, rook c6, king e3, rook 8 c7, f4, king e7, rook takes c6, rook takes c6, rook d4, rook c5, a4, f6, a5, e5, f takes e5, f takes e5, rook d3, rook c4, b3, rook c6, king e4, king e6, rook h3, h6, rook g3, king f6, king d5, rook e6, rook f3 check, king e7, g3, g6, rook e3, king f6, c4, b takes c4, b takes c4, rook e8, rook f3 check, king g5, c5, e4, h4 check, king g4, rook f4 check, king takes g3, rook takes e4, rook a8, c6, g5, h takes g5, h takes g5, c7, king f3, rook e1,